Transfer station tab.
Transfer station.
Senior Center.
That's the other one, that has to be adjusted.
Can I just ask you to back up a second in regards to the transfer station? Is Greg hourly in regard?
I think so.
Cut out.
I think
No, I
so.
was asking if Greg is, if that's a set salary or is he hourly at the transfer station?
I believe he's hourly.
He's a union member also?
Yeah, transfer station is all union.
All right. Moving on. Senior,
Okay, senior center, it's just an adjustment. It should be on the director, the line number 4. It should be 46.
46 what?
854. Is that what I ended up with?
974.
Yeah, I think it's
We were off $4.
no. I'll try again.
Yeah, give it to me.
Sure. 46,854. Nancy, can you confirm, or Tom, can you confirm that? I just want to make sure we get these straight.
That's correct.
46,854.
Yes.
468. Yep.
Yeah. And again, that was just the little clerical thing. So it was nothing changed. Just for the record, we didn't change anything. It was just a clerical update. Okay. Mill rate. All right. Moment of truth. And that's probably where we're going to discuss things. We sent this out at a collection rate of 97.25. We've heard different views on it. This gives us 3/4, a little better than 3/4 of a mil reduction. So probably the main discussion will be on the collection rate. I think it should be higher.
I agree, but I can't vote.
No, but you can agree.
I agree.
Really simple. The higher the collection rate, the lower the mill rate, the lower the tax bill for the residents that need the low tax bill. So,
Exactly.
Yep. Would you?
But if the town, if the tax collector's not comfortable with it, then why would we go against the person who's the subject matter, expert?
wasn't happy about the 98.25 last year either, and she's already at 101. I
Yeah, a
feel
good year. I don't, it's like baseball. Sometimes you have a good year, but I mean, with everything that's going on, and if she's still not comfortable,
she's going to have a much better chance at collecting if we can give the taxpayer the lowest bill possible.
I agree.
And that's at a 98.25 collection rate of last year. We're not going to 99 like it's been in like it was 14 through 18. We're going to 98.25. We're giving ourselves some buffer there, and it's going to drop the mill. Let me exercise it. Hold on. And it's going to be a minus 1.05 mil reduction. That's going to give the taxpayers that really need it the lowest bill available. And the lowest bill they've probably had in the last 5 years. Is anybody opposed to 98.25?
I think that's a good number.
Not me.
Okay.
And what would it be at 97.25?
Be 0.79 mils.
Try 98 and see what it's at.
98 gives us minus 1.05 mils.
That's 98.25. Try 98 just for saying we did.
Flat,
Just put 98 in. Say we did.
0.99.
98.25 sounds much better than 0.99. I mean, that's a good, that's a full mil decrease.
There's that that are going to appreciate that. Anybody opposed?
Yeah, I can go along with it.
I agree.
Okay. This is the totals page.
That's it. We've also kept our fund balance strong too. We're not dipping into it. We're not doing anything with it. I think that's where we're.
I'm looking.
It gives us some hop.
And I'm just looking for CNR because it's on the back. Okay. That's our capital. Last chance to look at this. 80,000 is our proposed spend. We're funding 300,000.
The other thing is we don't have we don't have really active things going on this year, so it's a pretty safe bet, I think.
I'll tell you what. I mean, yeah.
What?
Get it. Okay. So this will get. Let me get to the totals page. And that's what our final is going to be. Nancy, if you're there, chime in and let me know where I should be for the final total.
Right there.
Yeah.
And let's just double check that figure, 8745,455. Let me double check that figure versus our mill rate calc, make sure we're,
Make sure it's the same.
yep. It's not showing the same, it's showing here 89,62391. See that?
Okay, wait a minute here. Those are the funds applied to the budget.
I got you.
You want
Budget total.
the budget total. So go back to your mill rate calculation
Mhm.
and look at your budget total. Under, it's E13,
See right in the center, Chris.
right there. That should be the number from your total.
It doesn't seem like it should be a calculation.
It should not be a calculation.
No.
It should be equals.
There's
Right.
So make,
It shouldn't just be a number. It should be an equals.
right, equals, and then go to your totals page and hit that one right there. Enter.
Well, that gives us a huge mill reduction.
Something's
Yes,
right.
you can go back to 97.25.
Let me check the formulas. The formulas aren't here, that's why.
The formulas are there. Your figure went down.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm going over to this computer because something doesn't seem right. All right, calc.
Hold on, guys, I'm screwing this up.
Go to escape and get out of where you are. There.
Remember, our grand list is up a little bit too.
Right.
Your grand list is up $3 million, so.
Okay.
So, what, 8,745?
Yep. 8,745,455 would be our budget figure. And that's a 1.7 no reduction. Any other budget concerns before we vote on it?
Can we go back to the capital non-recurring, not the 15-year projected, but the regular one?
Revenue from taxations.
Not the 15-year, the CNR.
This tab?
Yeah,
This- Yeah, this one's not going to read as well, but
where's the one that gives all the calculations at the top? Yeah, so not this one, but the previous one. No, CNR.
this one?
Do we feel comfortable with an $89,000 ending fund balance? And I don't think that's right because we didn't do 400,000.
This
That-
That's not right.
That's not right.
Can you go back to the tab that says C?
I'm losing you, Chris. Say again.
The CNR before that one. That one. So if you look at 2021 in column K, are we really, there's something missing there.
Yeah, the
What are
deposit.
we doing?
This is an old worksheet we're not using.
Well,
This is what we were going off of here, and this shows.
Right, but
And this shows.
somewhere
our-
along the line, the fund balance is gonna be down to a really, really low number.
it's already at a low number. I think we're adding 20,000 to it, so it's a little better than a lower number.
Well, let's clean this up because this is 2021. This should be the most accurate one, and this isn't right to begin with because our proposed is only 300,000 going in,
Right. And,
and that's going to leave
Right.
us deficit. So
but yeah, but all right.
That's-
Proposed fund withdrawals would be like 280 if you did it clean. So you've got to change that. That doesn't seem right. Minus, because it's negative. Parentheses.
Minus there.
I mean, we could.
It was.
Last year's fund balance was 19,199 at the end of the year, or after all the projects. So that's where you're beginning this fiscal year.
Does that include the money we've recovered, Nancy, from projects?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Those funds are repaying expenses against the bridge. You can't count on those funds to fund a project because they are replacing funds that have already funded a project. The money that we receive for reimbursement is 80% of the cost on the Smoky Hollow Bridge. And we have, I believe, one more payment to make for construction, plus we'll have some inspection payments to make.
I don't think these figures are correct. Take
I
a
don't
quick
think those are right.
No,
drop back. Give me a second.
But we have put funds in to cover that 20%. Are we going to, is it going to be balanced and enough when we're done?
Yeah, hold on.
yes.
Just accurate. Where are we? We're 125, 70K, 50K, 25K, 10K, 50K.
Right.
Now hold on. $125, 70, 50, 50, 10, 25. What are we missing? Is this sum right?
There shouldn't be the 50 for the East Shore Road.
There you go. Now that's accurate.
Hey, Chris?
Yeah.
You go to the CNR-15-year plan, that is the one that we're voting on, and just look at those numbers.
Gotcha. Yeah, but I mean, we're doing this one time, so
Uh,
Yeah,
balance.
I understand. I just want to make sure we're correct on all the pages.
yeah.
Smoky Hollow's off, East Shore Road's off.
I mean, now's the time, guys. If we want to pump a little extra into capital this year, it's not going to budge that mill rate reduction. We're still going to get a pretty significant reduction, and we won't be so light on capital. You want to see what
I
it
think you
does?
should go to 400.
Okay, let's see what it looks like. Okay, and we'll see what it looks like on the mill rate calc. Let me fix it on the main tab. Still a 1.4 mil reduction. That's pretty hefty.
Hey, Tracy,
Yeah?
quick note on the mill rate and the collection rate. I did speak to the tax collector this afternoon about 5 o'clock. I will give her point of view. She's very uncomfortable with a high collection rate like 98.25, just so you know.
Can we see what it does when you go to 97.25? Still a good number.
To get the taxpayers the lowest tax bill, we should be at a realistic collection rate. We've looked at collection recession. Even in recession, prior recessions, they collected over 99%.
If the tax collector felt that way, she should have put something in writing so that it could have been placed on this meeting.
It's not just that, Adele. It's her job to collect the taxes. It's not
I
our-
realize that, Chris, but I'm just saying, we're going on Tom's word right now. She should have put something in writing so that we can all see it.
Well, my contention is it's not our job to make anyone else's job easier than it should be. Not that her job's going to be hard. It's definitely going to be difficult this year. There's no doubt about it. But the taxpayer is the one that we're accountable to, and that's who we're trying to get the most reduced bill.
I realize that, and I'm agreeing with keeping the collection rate up and
I got an idea,
lowering
guys.
the mill rate.
Hey,
What do you
Chris,
want to do? Split the
I
difference?
got an idea, guys. Here, let's stop. Let's just stop. Here's a thought. If you kept capital at 300,000 and you made the collection rate at 97.5, you get $1.5 million reduction. I'm going to throw that out there as a compromise. I also know when we went to 98.25 last year, I almost fell over because we were at 99 for the past 6 years, 99 plus, and she was uncomfortable going 98.25. So I take it all into consideration when we do this. But I don't think we've ever collected under 98% that in history. And there's also remedies. I mean, if things go, there's things along the way. If it goes that badly, it has to go real bad. And if it goes that badly, we'll have to do what we have to do. And again, remember, we have not touched fund balance. We are at 18% on fund balance. And that's something that's out of policy or our own advisory with
Let's
having
do
fund
one-
balance that high.
Let's do one at a time, right? Do we want to leave capital at 300 or do we want to up it to 400? Who's interested in upping it?
I think it should be 4.
I think it should be 4.
Yeah, I like the idea, but I also understand that none of us, the towns have not felt the results of this pandemic that's still underway from a financial viewpoint. So I'm just a tad concerned.
What do you think, Phil? As far as, I mean, I'm hearing everybody, and I do this. I want to give more back to the taxpayers while we can. We may never cross this road again. So, I mean, I've been on the Board of Finance for 7 years and being able to give $1.5 million back. And that's at a much lower collection rate than historically we've ever done.
Not exactly. Your collection rate has been low as 26.25.
When was that?
2010.
Well, that was 10 years ago. I've been on for 7, and we've always pushed the envelope. So
I was comfortable at 20 or 97 and a quarter. A little more comfortable.
what about capital? So we pump up capital. I mean, and the same argument, is this a year to throw money into capital when we're not actually doing capital expenditures this year? That's
Let's
not-
keep capital where,
What if you threw an added 50,000
then I
in capital?
I think we need to decide our end goal. Is the end goal 1.5 mil reduction?
my end goal is to help every taxpayer out. I think to spread and make it less tax bills for everybody in town is
I agree.
That's where I'm heading. I think it'd be easier, especially like people with car taxes and stuff. If some people won't be affected by this, some people will be devastated by this, and I don't think we have any way of knowing who's who. But I definitely think that a lesser tax bill for every taxpayer in town, and this may be our only time to do it.
well, you got to remember too, we won't have the benefit next year of the reduction from Region 6, the 161,000 that they are taking off next year's bill, plus the 395,000 that's being reduced for next year. So the following year, we're maybe looking at an $80,000 reduction. So we have to make up that difference in the next year. That will come in as in the form of an increased mill rate.
Well, no, we also are sitting on right today an 18% fund balance. So
Can we look at the fund balance? I hear the number, but could we see that?
I'm getting there.
I think it's on the other side. Fund balance policy, fund balance.
That's the actual today?
Nancy,
We are working with.
I am not 100% confident with those figures. I
But
do
look at the
not,
surrounding towns and what their tax rate is, what their
Nancy, what were you saying?
I am not 100% confident with the figure that is in there for 1819, because I don't know for sure that that is the ending fund balance from the audit.
Either way, there's cushion there.
Well, 1819, but does that affect 1920?
Of course. It carries forward.
So we don't know what our balances are from 1819? We don't have the final one?
I do not have the audited financials at home. So I can't tell you for sure that that figure is correct.
Perfect. Either way, there's cushion there.
Yes,
So we've got some fallback. Another reason to go up on the collection rate and reduce the taxation. How about we split the difference on both?
What do you suggest?
350 on the capital and 97.75 on the collection.
Plug it in.
Did you put 350 on capital?
Yep. $350.
What do you end up with?
1.42.
I don't like it.
Hey, Chris,
Yep.
since you're controlling it, can you go to that, the one we're voting on for CNR? I think it's CNR-15. East Shore Road's still in there. Engine
Right.
3, capital maintenance, fire pond, 2001 international dump, and wall replacement. That's all there?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure. And that
And
number adds up to 280?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, this puts us, in case that wall goes a little faster than we're ready, we've got a little extra cushion in there too, so we can speed up the project.
That's 320.
that number is not that 280 is not the total there.
It's only going to 15, not 18.
You're missing 50. There you go.
East Shore Culvert.
That comes out, right?
Why?
Or wait,
That's supposed to be in there.
Yeah.
perfect. Okay.
What ain't in here?
Well, that's why we're going off the other one for the one we're voting on.
Right.
So we need to make that 350 and 320.
So where did all the culverts come from on East Shore Road? What are they funded under?
Capital?
We've been funding it for a while. I thought that was.
Oh, if
right.
you're talking about the drainage basins, that's probably Town Aid Road and a mix of highway maintenance.
Proposed fund deposits, Chris, is not 400,000. That's 350. Sorry.
There you go.
So now we're right back where we were.
Right. I just.
Shouldn't it be
it's hard
should,
not-
shouldn't it be 320? Should it be 320? Or is it 330?
330.
330, okay.
It's a hard pill to swallow.
Thank you.
It's a real hard pill to swallow. I mean, everybody's arguments.
All right. I mean, I'm amenable to this budget. I think it's a great budget. I think it gets the taxpayers what they need. It gives the town departments what they need to operate. I think it gets the taxpayers significant savings when they need it. I'm all for it. I don't know if anyone's against it, but I think this is a good agreement for everybody. I'm not happy that our collection rate's not 98.25, but, you know, well, I think this gives the tax collector more than a fighting chance. And if she collects more than this 97.75, then I think next year we can all agree that we should raise the collection rate.
I agree.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's
I don't-
higher than the 97.5
Not happy.
coming in at. So, and now we were proposing 0.8, now we're 1.4. That's almost double what we were initially proposing. I don't think you're gonna have many upset taxpayers about that.
No.
I saw that 1.5 and I'm having a hard time getting past it, but I mean, it's just,
I will go along with 97.75.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, if we're all in agreement, let's get a motion and let's pass this budget.
And what would the mill rate be minus?
The total mill, hold on, let me get.
what
that
if you
right.
went to 98 right now?
Oh,
Be
no, no, no.
happy.
I'll let you see what it looks like.
I want you to let me see what it looks like. Thank you. Oh,
You don't get that.
well, you ain't taking a vote yet.
That would put the mill rate, Phil, at 25.17.
25.17. And the total amount of 8,745,455. remains the same.
8,795,000, because now we added that 50 in the
Oh, yeah.
8,795,455.
Could you go back to the totals? Thank you.
You calculated correctly.
Just checking.
All right, let's get a motion on the floor.
If you want me to make one?
Sure.
Do you have the verbiage?
He does.
Yeah. Pursuant to the COVID-19 emergency procedures and executive orders numbers 71, section 13, and 7HH, section 1, to make a motion to approve the Town of Morris budget for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2020, in a total amount of $8,795,455. $5,455. 8,795,455.
Is there a second?
I second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Item 2.
I don't know if we got a vote from Carrie on that or not. Carrie, did you vote on?
No.
Carrie's opposed.
Okay.
Did we get the voter record? So we have Phil, David, Christine, and Chris. Let's be clear, that was all ayes.
Correct.
Yes.
And Carrie, nay, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Motion carries, budget's passed.
Chris,
Yeah.
can you
2.
email me what Phil has, so I
Yeah,
have the
we-
exact wording?
Yeah, we
Because it was
have
cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, one more, Chris, because we got to set the mill rate, and then I'll get your copy.
Item 2, to set the tax rate for the town of Morris for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2020 at 25.17 mils. That's 25.17 mils.
Is there a second?
Second.
Second.
I'm sorry, was David second?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Okay, that sounds unanimous. Is Carrie still
Oh,
here?
no, I'm,
You
I'll
do
just
it.
say, I'll say present.
She abstained.
You can abstain.
Okay, abstain.
Okay, so the same with the voter record with Carrie abstaining. Abstaining. Do you have that, Chris?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, well, thanks, everybody. Thanks, the whole board.
Great job.
Thank you.
I know this was,
Thanks.
difficult this year, and this wasn't really how we wanted to do it over Zoom meeting, but I gotta tell you, I think it worked out all right. And, we were in uncharted territory here, and I think, we definitely contributed to, help this town right this ship during the storm.
Motion.
Motion to adjourn, anybody?
I'll make the motion to adjourn.
Second?
Second.
I'll second.
All right, Chris made the motion to adjourn. Let me check the time. At 8:33 PM. Seconded. Who seconded it?
Oh.
Phil.
Phil seconded it. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, the meeting is adjourned. Thank you, everybody, for suffering through